Greetings, everyone.
Starting.
Finish off Infiltrator.
No way. Isn't that what class you are?
And, start going for throw, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
The rest of these chumps.
Combat armor. I think when that finishes, I'll go for fitness.
It's a shame Jenkins didn't have any of that.
Yeah. Alright. So, forgot I have to go down there. But, here we
Who
go.
built that walkway? And why?
Saren for dramatic effect.
Oh, yeah, you know what, probably.
I'm almost positive. Alright.
Just remember that.
Ah. So, yeah.
Oh.
Prothean stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is one of the more important scenes of the original game.
Face.
It's got, if I recall correctly, this is where you discover the big reveal.
That you've been dead this whole movie.
Dude, don't spoil the end of Signs for everyone.
I thought it was Signs 2.
Maximum signage.
No, Electric Boogaloo.
Alright. So yeah, this is where you find out that the person in control of all this isn't actually Saren,
It's
but
a
is
fish.
evil sentient spaceship. Sovereign.
Is he a fish?
No.
Who cares?
I don't remember what his real name turns out to be. You find it out in 2. I think it starts with an N.
I am sovereign.
Darth Nihilus.
Nautilus.
Nautilus?
No, that's not it.
Narwhal.
It's not like a... I think it's like an actual name and not like a word.
Jormungandr.
What they choose.
But yeah, he's basically like, we're
Norm.
an ancient evil race of crazy spaceship people. We don't like you. Organic life sucks. We're eternal, pinnacle of evolution. So we're gonna come and kill all y'all. So yeah. Oh yeah, and he's also like, oh yeah, this happens a lot, by the way. Happened to the Protheans. Happened to people before the Protheans.
The mass relays.
Oh yeah, also knowledge bomb. Protheans were not the ones that created the Citadel. Been there for a lot longer.
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology.
Yeah, same with the Mass Effect relays. Not Prothean built.
Ooh.
They're basically,
Transcends your words are as empty as your future. I am the Vanguard.
having a lot of audio problems. It just
Yeah.
happened like twice in a row, so I'm not sure how much I caught. But yeah, basically,
Oh, it's exploding.
yeah, the Reapers left behind the Citadel, and yeah, thank you. The mass relays to kind of guide sentient species
Right into their jaws.
Right. Why? You'll find out in the third game to a widely panned, not particularly satisfying conclusion to that story arc.
Right.
That's the main driving force of the series.
It's basically just cause fuck you, that's why.
Yeah, I feel like the reasons that they end up giving, like, they wouldn't be that bad on their own, but they don't really gel with what Sovereign says in the first game, you know? So, like, it's not entirely consistent across the trilogy, and that bothers me. By the way, I gave Garrus some sweet new armor
It's terrible.
between episodes. I got some sweet new armor too, but it looks pretty much exactly the same. I think it was just like higher level of the stuff that I was already wearing, so it's not really noticeable.
Yeah. Unlike her fucking dagger cheekbones that are up by her eyes.
They're fine. A lot of dead Krogans today.
Your face is so pointy that Krogans kill themselves when they try to headbutt you.
Words can hurt.
So can your fucking face.
Touché.
Yeah, she's a monster.
She's not that bad.
Dude, when we're done recording this stuff, you gotta watch some epic rap battles of Rooster Teeth.
Oh yeah, that sounds interesting.
It's, some of them are pretty good.
Dude, you know what I don't have to watch that doesn't sound interesting?
Huh.
I was complaining to you about this last night. AMC
Oh, yeah.
is getting a new series from Chris Carter about Area 51, but like real life Area 51, like it's based on like a nonfiction novel about Area 51, so it's not like paranormal or extraterrestrial based at all. I'm very unhappy with this turn of events.
It sounds so interesting.
I don't want Chris Carter to get work. Like, okay, I've never mentioned this on the show. Well, okay then.
Parkour.
But the X-Files is, like, basically my favorite thing of all time. I have a giant I Want to Believe poster on my wall next to my TV that we're recording this on as we speak.
No, you don't. Don't lie to them.
I love it. Like, it...
You should have that poster framed.
Yeah, I know. Before I, like, move out, I'm going to. Like, but the next time I put it up, it is going to be framed. Absolutely. Yeah, it's like my favorite show. I mean, I've talked a lot about how much I like other shows on this channel before, like Doctor Who and Supernatural and stuff. X-Files is my absolute favorite show.
Even more than Venture Brothers?
Oh, I think so, but it's close. I do really love Venture Brothers.
Dude, this most recent season...
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, season 5 was amazing. I cannot wait for season 6.
Me either. It always takes so long.
Yeah. But yeah.
And then I don't have TV, so I have to wait for you to buy it.
That said, huge fan of the X-Files. I don't want Chris Carter to do anything else until he makes the third movie that he keeps talking about making, or at least definitively says, no, I'm not going to make a third movie. Because he keeps saying, like, oh yeah, we're totally still going to make that movie someday. But, like, no, you're not. He almost definitely is not. So he needs to either...
It seems unlikely.
Yeah. He's been saying that since the last movie came out, like, 5 years ago. No. Sorry. Like, 7 years ago.
I think he's just waiting for, like, David Duchovny to die or something, so he can be like, well, Mulder's gone, can't do that anymore, right?
Yeah. I kind of get that feeling too sometimes. It's like, seriously, like, either make the movie that you keep talking about making, or just admit that you're not going to make the movie, but do one of those two things before you move on to a new series. And, like, it makes me annoyed enough that he's doing something that isn't the X-Files, but on top of that, like, it's Area 51 related, and it's still not X-Files. And on top of that, it's Area 51 related, and it's not even, like, aliens.
Yeah.
That's annoying. I get that it's like, oh, like, yeah, there's still shady government stuff, because, like, Area 51 was all, like, secretive and stuff. But I want aliens.
Just imagine, like, someone pointing a video camera at a guy while he does like paperwork. Like, yeah, every once in a while, got signed for shipments.
Yeah. I would watch that. If it was at Area 51, I probably would watch that. Just for the, like, absurdity of it.
Yeah. It's like, office Christmas party, next week. So, gotta sign off on the expense reports for that. Getting, like, a cake. Might do Secret Santa.
Dude. The article that I read that, like...
No aliens are here.
Where I found out about that show.
Yeah.
It had links to, like... Basically, like, what's on the slate for AMC's original programming through, like, 2015. Ah, man. I gotta say, prospects are not looking good.
Oh, yeah?
There was little, if anything, that I thought sounded that interesting.
Remember... Are they still doing the Bates Motel thing? Series?
That's not AMC, is it? That's somebody else, I think.
Is it?
I'm not positive, but I think so.
I thought it was AMC.
It might be.
And
Whoever is doing that show is still doing that show, I believe, yes. It's reviewed well, like, I'm a little... Season 1 is on Netflix, I'm thinking about trying it. I don't know. It's a questionable idea, but apparently it's been executed decently.
Just spotted the troop ship headed to your location.
It's basically to compete with Hannibal
I'm coming back to get you.
or whatever.
There's just too many of them. I don't think we can.
I don't remember if it's just called Hannibal.
Probably. People also search for Hannibal.
Yeah, it's like
I'm just making sure this
it's like the competition for that, basically.
is done, Commander. Go get
Oh, it's A and E.
Okay.
Screw that.
I get those things confused.
Oh,
'cause
crap.
they're just-
Yes.
I hit a button. I think I accidentally just saved Ashley. I accidentally saved Ashley.
Oh, what the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry. I was skipping through dialogue too fast and I accidentally saved Ashley.
Damn it, Ethan.
Sorry, everybody. Our multiple episode buildup of saying we were gonna make Ashley die has not come to fruition.
Once again, you've ruined everything with your incompetence.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I know.
On the bright side, we'll barely use either of those characters anyway, so it won't be that noticeable.
Right.
They only show up like once in 2.
Yeah, they're worthless. Both of them.
Don't worry, we'll find a way to rectify this.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
Oh no, Shack Troopers. Oh,
God.
that was awesome.
Naive.
Watch the corner.
Shock Trooper, you got the best of me. Hey, Ashley's here.
Is that even like a real song?
I-
Or is it something that fucking Michael made up?
I don't know.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, so Saturn shows up. Yeah, basically, by the way, what happened was like Kaiden and Ashley were both out doing different things, and then a bunch more guests showed up, and I only have time to save one of them. So, I accidentally saved Kaiden. And then Terran shows up to fight.
Yeah, but he's not a Spectre just for show.
Yeah,
We're utterly convinced the Solarians
for show.
Oh. He, his Geth apparently thought that the Solarians were the real threat. Is
Dude,
that bad?
he looks cool.
Yeah, it does.
Kind destroyed the Protheans. What else is there to understand?
You've seen the vision from the beacon, Shepard. You should understand.
Man, I really love the X-Files. Dude, you know what I didn't realize until the past, like, week or so when I've been getting, like, really into it again?
What's that, Ethan?
Vince Gilligan wrote a lot for the X-Files.
Really believe the
That name sounds very familiar.
He is the creator of Breaking Bad.
Well, yeah.
The X-Files is also where he met Bryan Cranston.
Be spared.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I joined
Are you sure it wasn't Power Rangers?
So yeah, X-Files, basically the best, most influential show of all time.
Cast aside.
So good. Not most influential, but it is very influential.
You and you don't even know it.
I don't think we would probably have like shows like Buffy and Supernatural if X-Files hadn't come first. Granted, I mean, it had its own like influences in like the Twilight Zone and Kolchak the Night Stalker and stuff like that, but it was definitely hugely influential on later television, like Fringe. Even the two main characters in Bones are like obviously an attempt at creating another Mulder and Scully dynamic. Doesn't work as well there as it does in X-Files, obviously.
Does it work well in general?
Kinda, yeah.
You were sworn to defend.
I mostly watched that show because they have like a fairly decent dynamic. Again, it's not on the level of Mulder and Scully. Those two just had like really great chemistry, and like the way their relationship slowly built throughout the series was awesome.
Oh, you just beat the game.
Oh,
Saren's
and
dead.
also the
Oh.
other reason I watch Bones is because
Oh God.
the chick who plays Bones is really attractive. Emily Deschanel. Zoe Deschanel's sister.
Did not take him very long to be up and walking after getting knocked on his ass.
No, it did not.
Don't Turnians have like a weird center of gravity or something?
Yeah, that's why they can't roll in the multiplayer in the third game.
But Marauders can.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Poor Kaiden.
Oh yeah, Kaiden's death scene. Setting off a nuclear bomb to destroy the base and the genophage cure. Rex isn't super happy about it, but I did convince him that it was the right thing to do because he wouldn't want his species to be saved just to become slaves to a crazy, evil Turian who is being controlled by an ancient evil spaceship from dark space.
Double spaceship action.
Yeah, if you don't have your charm or intimidate high enough in that sequence, then you have to kill Rex, and it's sad.
Yeah. Especially in later games
Caden didn't make it.
Yeah,
where you like go to Tuchanka and Rex isn't there.
yeah.
It should have been.
Rex is basically the best character.
Yeah.
It wasn't your call, Williams.
I'm sorry, Commander. You saved my life. I'm grateful for that.
It wasn't your
Yes, sir.
fault.
Alright, so everybody's all set 'cause Kaiden died.
Well,
And now I get to have some groovy alien lovin' again because I found that other Prothean beacon again.
Reese Eternity.
I forgot how often they showed this. This is
Yeah.
like the 5th time.
It's I'm getting so much knowledge right now. Man, there's everything in the past was red.
Yeah, that's a true fact. That actually happened. I don't know if our viewers know that.
Yeah.
Incredible. I never thought
Lobster fish monster.
so intense. I need
Did the
a
vision
Dude.
make sense to you?
It's
Yeah.
a stress call.
I really, like,
What about the condom?
again, I was talking about this a bit last night. I really hope,
Surprised.
honestly, at this point, like, there was a long time when I really wanted, like, another X-Files movie to wrap stuff up.
Saying it's
I really hope that they don't at this point, because,
The comics are doing a good job.
yeah, there's the official Season 10 comics from IDW. They've been out for about a year, and I just caught up on them. They're really good. Like, they know what they're doing. So, I'm
what you discovered on
really,
Enough without an army of Krogans.
like, I'm really excited to see where those go, and I feel like
Council.
a movie might kind of mess them up.
Wasn't the second one like bad?
Yeah, the second one was stupid. The second one should have been the wrap-up film, but Chris Carter's dumb, and he was like, yeah, instead of, just, like, Like, yeah, I get to make this movie and I have like the backing for it and everything, but instead of making it like wrap up all of the loose plot threads from the end of the series, I'm just gonna make it like a really regular, like it's a regular Monster of the Week episode, and hope that it sells well enough that I get to make a third movie to wrap stuff up. And then it didn't, because of course it didn't, because no one wanted that. We just wanted some closure.
Yeah,
Good luck.
I never saw it.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything. The comics, like, technically pick up after it, but they barely acknowledge it at all.
Huh.
Well, it's
Loading.
dumb. Like, it's not even that good of a Monster of the Week episode. Like, it's kinda decent, except the plot stuff that it does try to resolve, it's like, it's handled poorly. And there's a whole, like, subplot about, like, Scully losing her faith because this kid has cancer and it's stupid. Pinnacle
That
Station?
sounds terrible. Yeah, but yes. That's not the thing that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's not very good. The first movie that was, like, post season 5 or whatever, and was between seasons 5 and 6, that was a pretty good movie.
I saw that one.
I'm a fan.
There was that one part with that ice.
Yeah. Not related to the season 1 episode Ice, which also had ice.
Did it?
Yes. It was basically if The Thing, the 1982 version,
Right.
was an X-Files episode.
Oh. Huh.
One of the
I want to hear about,
standouts of season 1.
I want to hear more about the ice part, though. What was the ice like?
It was very cold.
How do you know? You weren't there. But it was fake ice.
So this is the... Well, I mean, they were
That Terry looks like a
filming...
pug.
They were filming in Canada, so even if it was fake ice, it was still probably cold.
No. Never. Canada's the nicest place in the world, and it never gets cold.
So this is the other piece of DLC that isn't the first piece.
Oh, wait, look up again the place.
Huh?
This reminds me of Elusive Man.
Oh, yeah, it kind of does. You're right. This is very reminiscent of Elusive Man's base.
This guy's the actual Elusive Man.
The other Elusive Man was an illusion.
Thaddeus Ahern,
No, he just gets a bunch of surgeries.
training in the combat simulator.
Okay, so basically,
Putting Reaper Tech up his butt.
this isn't like a really like a plot-based DLC. It's just kind of like
Fantastic.
this place has a bunch of combat simulations, but you can get stuff from like beating them.
Oh.
Um,
To impress.
That sounds
so
boring.
I thought I would, we probably like won't go through the whole thing because there's not a whole lot of meat to it, but I thought it would be neat to just like show it a little bit. It's
Yeah.
it's an idea that would be refined much more in the third game.
Just like, everything.
Yeah, because the Citadel DLC has something that's a little tiny bit like this, but way cooler and better. I think there is like a little bit of plot stuff going on with like this guy and some other people. Like there's some stuff.
Do you need some?
Um,
Sure, I have a few minutes before someone forgets their password and comes crying to me.
but oh,
I'm a technical genius, honestly.
so
Only respect battle.
Help keep these
I suppose so.
I
It'd be nice to get
Let's
credit
try a
for
new
it.
simulation.
New competitors.
think we have to do like a couple of the like trial missions before anything.
I'll go with survival mode.
Like, I think we have to test.
Oh, tropical or volcanic.
What's survival mode all about?
You have to fend off waves.
Okay, so yeah, this is pretty easy.
Now pick a course. Do you want volcanic or tropical?
Volcanic.
Volcanic? Okay.
With the volcanic course.
Yeah, does rocks float on lava?
Metagel. If you try to use a real grenade, I will turn off every safety measure.
So yeah, this is all like simulation stuff. I think we just have to go through like at least one of each of the mission types to like test them or whatever, and then then maybe some plot stuff happens. If nothing is happening by then we'll just leave. Sound good?
Yeah, sure.
And this should be pretty easy because I'm on easy.
Right. Are those pirates?
Yeah.
Oh man. They are pretty much going down in one shot.
Yeah, they're not great.
Aren't you using the fantastic cover system?
You're humorous. So, we talked a bit about what you've been doing since our last recording session.
Right.
Last week.
Oh yeah.
But
no one cares what you've been doing. So we'll just skip that part.
So, I bought 2 games last week.
Sure did.
I bought Dragon's Crown, which is a lot of fun, and we definitely need to play that on the show at some point. I really, really enjoy it, and I look forward to playing it with like a larger party. We ideally want to have at least 3, or possibly the full 4 people to play Dragon's Crown with. It is like a 4-player local co-op side-scrolling beat 'em up with a fantasy theme. It's very neat.
Plus it coincides with the fantasy theme.
I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm like most of the way through, I think, playing solo. But I took a break from that to play the other game that I bought last week, a few days after I bought Dragon's Crown, which special guest Jeff talked me into buying Dark Souls 2. So that's a thing.
Yeah.
I literally, like, I have a couple of, like, notes that I wanted to talk about, like, while we, were recording, yeah, so that we didn't have, like, too much dead time. And my note on, Dark Souls 2 is just, like, Dark Souls 2 makes me want to chain axe murder everyone everywhere. It's so frustrating.
Did you win?
Yeah. It was just like survival mode, so you just have to like not die.
Like a full minute more than you had to.
Oh yeah, look at that. I did alright. Yeah, Dark Souls is frustrating. Like,
Back off.
Sure is.
oh, okay, yeah, see stuff's going on.
If you've tampered with government,
Vidano.
I'll have you thrown in the stockade.
What seems to be the problem?
So
This doesn't concern you.
Vidinos is just
I knew going in that it was really hard or whatever. Obviously, that's like the selling point for those games. But
You beat my record, and Bryant won't spend the rest of the competition in the stockade. Yeah.
oh yeah, okay, so he thinks that this other guy is like cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Humans find
And he's kind of racist, so he's like, a human could never have legitimately beaten my score. So I'm gonna prove him wrong.
Classic Turian. Beat his. Did it say in 8 missions?
Yeah, because there's like the 4 types, and then
Simulation.
The 2 areas per type.
right.
trial, capture, survival.
Huh.
In fact, let me check the scoreboard so that I can try to do the minimum, so we're not here forever.
Yeah.
Bryant is the guy. Okay, so yeah, as long as I survive more than a minute and a half in tropical, I should be fine.
Simulation.
Which combat
Oh
mode?
yeah.
Capture,
I'll go
survival.
with survival.
Now pick a course. Do you want volcanic?
So
Use some
Fine.
yeah,
We're warming up. You can start when
Dark Souls hard. Like I keep getting stuck for a long time, and then like figuring out how to get past it, and being like, all right, now I'm like doing really good. I'm on a roll, and then I just get stuck again. Like, I finally got to the first boss 9 hours in, and I was all embarrassed. Like, I told Jeff about it. I was like, don't make fun of me, but I just got to the first boss, and I've been playing for 9 hours. And he's like, oh, dude, that's not bad. Like, it's Dark Souls. If you were at, like, 15 hours or something, yeah, I would, like, make fun of you a lot, but 9 isn't, like, terrible.
Fucking, like, those games are ridiculous.
Yeah, they are. This is the first one I've ever played. And it is fun. I like it. It's just, man, it's really tough. Like, the first boss is actually really easy, though. It's called the Last Giant. It is not difficult. Like, I only died probably 2 or 3 times, and it was just from, like, rolling the wrong way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It actually has, like, a pretty simple pattern to get down and stuff.
It seems like, well, I mean, in the first game I only ever faced, like, the tutorial boss, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Because I haven't gotten very far, but, it seems like the bosses are generally easier than fighting regular opponents.
Dude, second boss I've been stuck on for like 4 hours.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I cannot beat it. Like, I know his pattern, but I keep, like... I just can't do it consistently enough, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I keep, like, messing up. Oh, yeah, you're right. It was only like a minute and 24 seconds. I'll just stand here and let myself die then.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you'll
yeah, I'll move forward into their line of fire.
Die.
Garrus, no, don't kill them.
Yeah, Shepard, give them hell. Oh.
Alright. So, yeah, those are interesting games. And,
Oh, rank up personal best.
alright.
Like personal vest.
Yes?
Accomplishments are an inspiration.
I mean,
Wow, thanks, Ahern. That's such a nice compliment.
what do you say?
He said that I was an inspiration to knuckleheads everywhere.
Huh.
So, we'll do some more of this crazy stuff next time.